Yo, what is up, YouTube? Zimhan888, and today I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks on how to easily get headshots so you can get to your diamond and gold camos. Starting off here, I have got gold on the Scorpion now. I just have the machine gun left for 7 machine guns, and I will have diamond. So there's some easy tips and tricks you guys can do just to get some easy headshots so you can get those diamond and gold camos fast. I would not recommend this if you're really concerned about your KD or anything, because this might lower it. You don't always go negative. In this game, I go positive and get the win, but when you're trying to go for the headshots, it sometimes lowers your KD. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks on how to get easy headshots. First off is you wanna, whatever gun you're using, it doesn't matter, submachine guns, assault rifles, whatever. You're gonna wanna use a reflex sight or any of those other reflex sight's probably the best. Just something that will give you a little target where you can aim for the head, so you can get those easy headshots. Probably gonna want to go into the game mode free for all. That's the easiest way to get headshots. As you get more comfortable with it, you're gonna get better at getting those headshots. I mean, it also helps to have the laser sight on, so in instances like just a second ago, you can spray and just aim at the head and you should get the headshot. So the laser sight helps with hip fire the headshots. So back to free-for-all. Free-for-all is probably going to be the easiest way to get all those headshots. As you know, you're going to need 100, so it's going to take a little bit. So free-for-all is the best because you can it's usually you versus someone else. You don't need to worry about your teammates or anyone. And free-for-all, it's really easy to get up behind someone and just get up and get behind them so you can get that headshot. So the first tactic I want to talk about here is you're going to want to put on either stun grenades or shock charges. So just if they come around the corner, you see them or something, you can throw out one of those shock charges or stun grenades and you can run right up and get them in the head. You always want to make sure you're pretty close to them to get the headshot. I mean, unless you're just shooting at them and you're aiming for the head and you get lucky. But you want to make sure you run all the way up and you get that headshot, definitely, because I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've shot at the head and it just never a headshot. But yeah, so stun grenades and shock charges work really good to help you get those headshots. It'll just stun the person, disable them for 1 to 2 seconds, giving you long enough to run up and get the headshot. Another tactic I want to talk about is you're going to want to use kill streaks that you can get, like a UAV or counter UAV, and then maybe you want to use a silencer. I don't know, I don't really use one, but it would help you get behind the enemy and just really be able to, I mean, I find it way easier to get headshots when I'm behind the enemy instead of facing them in a one-on-one match facing each other. I mean, right here you see I'm just pretty much hip firing, trying to go for that headshot with the laser sight. In this game, I wasn't trying to go for a good KD or get the win. I was just trying to get the headshots, and I got lucky with a good, not a good KD, but I went positive, and I also got the headshots. And I also get quite a few bloodthirsty medals, which you need for after, but whatever. Alright, so more tactics. Using the kill streaks, like UAV, counter UAV, orbital VSAT, letting you know where the enemy is at all times, and letting you sneak up and get behind them so you can lay down those headshots. Alright, getting back to why free-for-all is the best for getting headshots. Just free-for-all is going to make it the easiest on you. There's no other teammates, and you can always count on there being someone that you can find very easily and very quickly. The spawns in free-for-all are a little I mean, you might spawn behind someone, in front of someone. It really depends. So you always want to be kind of cautious. And going back to the reflex sight, you're gonna want to the red dot's fine. The little red dot in the reflex sight is fine, but you might want to pick out another one. Like, I don't know, I've seen some people use the mustache one. That's really easy for them. Or I like using that little dot one. You can see very clearly, and you can just put it right on the head. And Yeah, so there's a couple different tactics there. Another one would be that I know some people like to just use the iron sights on the gun. It's a little bit harder, but you can still get the headshot just by putting it there. In this game, I actually get 16 headshots. So that's like a really good game. For a game, I usually aim around maybe 5 to 6 headshots. So 16 is pretty good. I mean, even if you're just aiming for the headshots, or even if you don't want to do this method, you could just go into a regular team deathmatch or any other game you're playing with your friends, and just aim for the head, and you'll be surprised with how many headshots you actually get when you just aim for the head instead of playing a normal everyday game lobby by just aiming for the body. Um, I bet you can pick up at least maybe 3 to 4 every game. Alright, so I think this video is about a couple more minutes, but I'm going to cut off the rest of it and just show the final score. I pretty much got all the tips in here. I'll just review them a little bit here. Shock charges, um, concussions, flashbangs. You want to throw them at the enemy and run up, get those headshots. Use reflex sight. Use kill streaks that can really help, or good kill streaks that can help you, like a UV, counter UV, orbital VSAT. Use a laser sight when you want to hip fire for headshots at the head. Play free for all. That is a must for headshots. And a really good thing about free for all that I forgot to mention is that it actually shows you how many headshots you have when you look at the scoreboard. So as you see coming up here, that it will show the headshots that I got. So yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed this commentary and or it helped, please give it a like, and if you feel it necessary, subscribe. See you, YouTube.